A rare Sunday practice for the Maple Leafs, and Chris Johnston once again, no Jack Campbell on the ice for this one, and no Frederik Andersen. Sheldon Keefe saying that Jack Campbell, just a maintenance day. No update, though, on the health of Frederik Andersen. Are we getting past the point where what was originally listed as day-to-day is looking a lot longer than just day-to-day?
Well, certainly in Frederik Andersen's case, yes. I mean, this is 9 days now and counting since we've seen him around a team on the ice going through, some kind of informal or formal skate. And it's a double-edged sword. The longer those days add up where he's not skating is the more time he's going to need on the back end to get back to full health and be ready and in a position to play. And so, you're looking at week to week now. It's no longer day-to-day, no matter how it's being framed by the team at this point. And look, I think some of this has been papered over, I guess, because Jack Campbell's played so well. He's 6-0 now on the season for the Leafs. But, this is a busy week that the Leafs are moving into, going on the road and have a bunch of games to play after playing Monday against Edmonton. And so, the status of the goalies will be something we're checking on a daily basis.
Now, Jack Campbell, being Jack Campbell, was critical of his performance on Saturday night despite the Maple Leafs getting the win. Sheldon Keefe, though, had a little bit of a different take on it. He didn't necessarily say that Jack Campbell was outstanding, but he did say what on Sunday about Campbell's performance?
Well, he wants him to be a little more even keel, I think. And look, part of this is because he's going to be playing so much, too. I mean, if you look back over Jack Campbell's time as an NHL goaltender, there hasn't been a lot of times when he's been a number one and he's, making 3 or 4 starts a week, which is kind of the situation he's found himself here in Toronto. And Keefe saying, when you play that often, there's going to be some ups and downs in there. And so it's, mentally keeping your head in the right place. And, let's not forget, too, Jack Campbell didn't face a ton of shots on Saturday night, but he made some big saves, including one on Connor McDavid in alone when the Leafs were down 3-2 in the third period. That allowed them to complete the comeback and win that game in overtime. And so, I think it's about finding some of the positives for Jack Campbell at this point because, he is just going to be playing so many minutes.
Now, the Leafs right from the get-go were extremely patient when it came to Alex Galchenyuk and his progression to the lineup. Saturday night, did we get a real taste of the high-end talent that he does have?
Well, you're seeing a guy that might be found money for them. I don't want to get ahead of myself, but I don't think the Leafs as an organization are. They recognize they need to continue to be patient with Alex Galchenyuk. But, to see him make some really high-end offensive plays, pick up a couple assists, fitting in nicely on a line with John Tavares and William Nylander. I mean, that's a position Kyle Dubas is working the phones trying to fill by a trade right now. And who knows how things work out. Maybe he's already made that trade, the one to get Galchenyuk from the Carolina Hurricanes. And so, at worst, I think it was a sound bet on Alex Galchenyuk because of what he's been through and what he's done in his career. And so far, there's some pretty, good things to be excited about for the Leafs organization. And clearly they have something that might be an asset for them, especially on a team with so many high-end players. Galchenyuk doesn't have to carry the line. He's just got to be part of what's going on there.
Well, Chris, the Maple Leafs relishing in their win over the Edmonton Oilers on Sunday, but Sheldon Keefe making it very clear if they're going to want to redo that win on Monday, they'll have to be